just have a feeling if I saw this innovation this out of context, I'm like, oh, this sounds it sounds weird, but it sounds kind of cool. But the fact that it comes out of like Virgin Atlantic doing a lazy ass hop on Earth, and then Jeff Bezos did his thing, and then Elon Musk has sent a whole bunch of billionaires into space. This news kind of makes me uncomfortable now. I remember if I saw it as a kid, I'd be like, oh, it's so gooey and nasty. Now it's like, this sounds awful. I'm going to run away from the killer robots hunting for me.
You see, sometimes I learn stuff about you, Messiah, and it makes me a little bit more disturbed, kind of making me wonder, where's this friendship going? You're like, people's fucking blood plasma being sucked out. This is so cool.
It's so cool. So cool. We need all our friends to come over and not come out the house. So how astronaut blood could help build a Mars colony. So this news comes after Billionaires going to space. Now we have this mysterious new technology of making blood to make a Mars colony. I don't like the timing of this news at all. They've probably been working on it for a long time, but I just don't like how they want to announce this. We're all like, extreme inequality in the world right now. So the concept is blood curdling. Yes, it is. So settlements on the moon and the Mars can grow thanks to the blood and sweat upon their astronauts. I guess they forgot about slavery and like Native Americans, how our blood and sweat help build this country. But I guess we have to do
that's the blueprint.
Guess now we have to do it on Mars again. So researchers are investigating all different things.
They're going to kill the natives on Mars.
So a study suggests an intriguing possibility on the building front. Hardy bricks can be made by combining lunar or Martian dirt with a protein found in human blood and a compound called urea from sweat, tears, or urine. So they're going to make concrete from blood, sweat, tears, and urine.
And that's going to be the plot for the next Resident Evil.
The scientists have been trying to develop viable technologies to produce concrete-like materials on the surface of Mars, but we never stopped to think that the answer might be inside us all along. Actually,
why do you try to make that sound so romantic?
We start thinking about poor people.
It was inside of us all along.
Nah, nigga. You start thinking about poor people. You start thinking about that homeless guy down the street you don't want there anymore. That's what you're talking about.
And then they're gonna say, hey man, we're gonna give you the honorary title of astronaut if you just kind of come along with us over here. Astronaut blood. No, you're talking about poor people stacking poor people on another planet like bricks.
Wait, I mean, scientists all have good intentions. They're probably not thinking about that at all. But Roberts and his colleagues made experimental concrete in the lab with simulated lunar and Martian dirt using human serum albumin, a common protein in blood plasma, as a binding agent. Albumin, almost did it.
He's a albumin.
The scientists investigating the mechanisms involved ultimately determined that the HSA proteins denature and mixing with the extraterrestrial simulant, curdle in a way that binds the materials together. So they found a way to merge blood and
I don't think that these scientists are just good people who didn't think it would be. No, these are some evil motherfuckers, son. I mean, really read that whole shit over again. Like seriously, they could have used anything as a binding agent, right? So they got it broken down here. Do you know how much human blood you're gonna need to build a tiny house?
It says
worth of bricks.
It says our calculations suggest that each crew member over the course of a 72 Mars mission could produce enough HSA. I like how it's not blood anymore. It's HSA. it's like they just took the human out of it to construct a.
You do know that you need HSA to like live, right?
To construct a habitat space to support an additional astronaut.
They're all gonna be looking like Tony Stark at the beginning of Endgame.
Harvesting the HSA will require collecting.
Harvesting.
So now they're using the real terms, harvesting.
This is the precursor to the Matrix.
That would collect astronauts' blood on a regular basis, all of any other mammals. So bringing those cats and dogs. To space.
Nah, but because of climate change, there won't be any other mammals. They're taking humans over there. Humans.
So there we have it. Despite the belief that HSA REBs could potentially have a significant role in the nascent Martian colony, but will eventually be superseded for versatile bioreactors or other technologies as they mature.
Translation: we're going to be grinding their bodies up into a fucking pulpy paste and letting it fucking dry out there in the thin atmosphere.
So that news got under my skin. And
yeah, nigga, they try to get under your skin, so they send you up there.
They're like, oh, you want a free trip? Yeah, I want a free trip. This is great.
Yo, do you remember? Do you remember? Seriously. Do you remember back when you said that you signed up for the first Mars mission? Do you remember that?
That would have been a Twilight Zone episode, yo.
Hell yeah, bro! To serve man. That's the same fucking shit I was thinking about. That fucking episode, man.
To serve man, yo. You're gonna get. Hey,
it's a cookbook. It's like, no, they're gonna use your body for building materials.
Yeah. I want a new window, yo. You look good. You look good for that new window.
Yeah, they're gonna be using your fucking rib cage as a fucking frame for the window.
You look good for a good placemat, yo. You look good, yo. Nah, man, I'm out of here. Yo, this is crazy. So, this is not actually making the concrete with blood. This is someone.
Yes, they are.
No, this is a boiling. Yeah, so it's a vampire who's about to drink a whole bunch of blood.
Hobo blood.
Hobo blood.
Now, this isn't my blood. This is actually
that's how they're going to build
the
shelters in Mars.
Anyway, at a slaughterhouse,
hobo blood.
And I got some of it to put in my vacuum chamber to test the same thing. Does blood actually boil in a vacuum? So okay, so to make this a real test at real body temperature, I have it at 98.6
So is your blood? Can you still cook your blood in space?
And so it's at body temperature right now. Let's see if it actually boils while it's warm like this, as opposed to when it was colder when I did the experiment before. So if you're queasy with the sight of blood, you might not want to watch this next part. Okay, does blood boil in a vacuum? 3,
I just want to know.
There's water in it, so it should.
I just want to know where you got with that blood.
Okay, there we
call the
go.
police.
0.7 atmospheres.
I mean, the police are probably not going to help.
We're at half an atmosphere in there.
They're gonna kick the hobo he killed for this blood, just for good measure.
Look at arrest him.
We're at 0.3 atmospheres. Don't see any boiling yet, but I'd see the bubbles on the side starting to get bigger as the air expands.
This feels like some Dexter shit.
Which Dexter? Dexter's Lab? Or Dexter?
Oh,
Michael
shit.
C. Hall, Dexter.
What else? We got blood in the vacuum. Oh, what Dexter are we talking about?
It's probably both, like morphed into one.
Yeah, the one that grew up.
That's
he stayed in his bedroom the whole time.
Whoa,
He's like
expanding a lot.
Dexter, get out the
Holy
bedroom.
cow.
No, my secret lab.
It's about to reach out and grab him through the glass, and then the camera cuts out.
Oh, it's just overflowing now.
You're gonna be haunted by ghosts. I don't care if the person's alive.
Oh, that is disgusting.
No, that is alive. That right there is alive.
So this is what's gonna happen.
Now let it play.
The dissolved air that was in there.
Let that shit run.
This is how blood's gonna look in space.
The blood is boiling, and so it's just creating these steam bubbles, but it's so viscous that it's just pouring everywhere. Whoa, that was really unexpected. What? Holy cow.
He said it's viscous.
That is crazy. I did not expect that
looks
to
like
happen.
a fucking nasty 7-Eleven slushy machine. That looks disgusting.
Now it's like
I'll never get to that machine ever the same again.
No, you didn't.
Slushy machine.
No, you did it just now. You didn't just do that just now.
Okay, so yes, the blood definitely boils in the vacuum chamber. So I think that was a lot of the
blood
air
is like
Also,
mostly
the blood is
water.
a little viscous.
Of course it's gonna
So
boil.
keeps those bubbles. It
He's
has
supposed to be
enough
a weird guy.
surface tension to keep the
blood.
bubbles. So you can see it's just on the floor now bubbling. Oh, that's
Some guy's probably
disgusting. I have to
passed out
clean this
behind
out
him without a
after.
pint of blood right now.
He's complaining about having to clean it out. Motherfucker, you're the one that turned this shit on.
Or they're bubbling.
You're the one that got an answer to like your neighbors cleaning up mad blood.
Nah, I think that is his neighbors in that box.
That is crazy. I did not expect that to happen at all.
This is video evidence. This is some saw shit.
And anybody in the comment section think this guy is possibly a creep?
Look at it boiling in there.
Possibly.
Yes, your blood definitely boils in space.
I don't know who you should call, the Ghostbusters. Who
That
you should
was a
call?
much
Like,
more
like,
violent
You call
reaction.
everybody Men in
A
Black.
little vial of blood.
you know, call Luther. I don't know who you're supposed to call right
So
now.
as it's boiling now, it's cooling down quite rapidly. It's spread out around there, and so it's cooled down a
You're still
lot. So you
fucking with
see
it.
it's not boiling as rapidly. But if you keep it at body temperature,
Keep
it
it at
keeps the
body
boiling
temperature.
point so high that it boils very rapidly. The
Did this
vapor
man
pressure
break
is
into a
extremely
hospital and
high, so
steal
it boils
some blood?
really fast.
Nope, that's his
Then as it
neighbors in the
cools down,
box.
It doesn't boil as rapidly. Just a few bubbles here and there.
He's like, they
Actually,
will
what would
never
happen if we kept this going,
cry and
probably
complain
if we had a
about me
smaller
playing
volume,
my
it
music
probably
ever
wouldn't
again.
have as big a volume. But if we had a small enough volume, it would just keep boiling away its energy so that it would actually freeze. You
See,
could
I'm just
actually
boiling away their
You could
complaints.
actually freeze the blood in there by
That dog
boiling
is
it.
there too.
Okay,
You stop
let's let
barking
the air
now.
back in. 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit! I don't know what he's doing now. He's doing more things to blood. Now he's pumping air into it. What the fuck? Now, this is some weird, like, sounds of lamb shit.
Silence of the neighbors.
Oh!
Disgusting. Yeah.
He's gonna lick it.
He'll be like, he's like, so disgusting.
That was pretty crazy. and
Fucking
I didn't
assholes.
expect it. I didn't expect it to foam like that and puff up. So the question is, would that same thing happen to the blood inside?
Why is his
the body?
eyes like smashed against each
And
other?
the answer is
Before the
probably not,
ATF and the
because your
FBI
body
breaks
actually
into my
has some
garage.
elasticity to it. Remember that the reason that blood boiled like that and evaporated and expanded like that was because it was exposed to the vacuum of space.
Why is his eyes so
When
close
you're
together?
in space, your
He's talking
blood
about
is actually
space.
inside
Listen
of
to him
your
talk about
body.
space.
And so the only way it can
He has no space between his eyes.
Your body expands and it becomes a vacuum inside of your body. But your body doesn't really expand in space. It will a little bit, so you will increase in volume a little bit, but the pressure inside of your body wouldn't be a pure vacuum. So at most, you'd probably get some air bubbles forming due to the air dissolving out of your blood, but it probably wouldn't boil
He must have
inside
did
of
that
your
to somebody.
veins. If you had a cut or something where it was exposed to the vacuum of space directly, then it would start to boil directly.
I'm doing that to somebody in that room right now.
Description of what would happen if the blood in your body were directly exposed
It's soundproof.
to space. Everybody, thanks
I'm
for
glad I'm not
watching
friends with him.
another episode of the
I might not still be existing.
So we had to end the. I had to show you some real blood. We talk about blood, and I'm sorry for that guy that we made jokes on the expense.
No, I'm sorry for his neighbors.
about his neighbor.
You'll never know who you move next door to.
Oh yeah, he is. So I don't know if he was a doctor that took blood from his job, or he took his own blood, or he took his neighbor's blood, or he took his roommate's blood. He has some blood there, and he pretended he was in space.
That's one way to get your privacy at home.
So that is one of the most disturbing future stuff that we did, and they didn't even have robots in it. So that's Black Power Magic Hour on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and act.tv. It has over 55,000 subscribers. And then Dr. Genius, he's talking shit on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and that's some future stuff. Blood.